Ajax and Willem II, 2nd and 9th in the Eredivisie respectively. Sahar and Silussen. Good shot and a good save. Van der Hoorn. It's not a bad pass. Schöne, Sinkrava. El Ghazi. Now he's with Dex in a defending role. It'll be interesting to see how he stands up to Ajax's right striker, Bazoer. Van Rijn's come up 2. He shoots in 1. That's not bad. And Ajax's first opportunity results in a goal is what I was going to say, but Schöne pelts it wide. El Ghazi hits the post, and Schöne fails to score. How'd you get out of this one? Normally you wouldn't. Cabral. Clever trick by Willem II's attacker. Lamproe. El Ghazi intercepts the ball. They're not making it too hard on Ajax. Here comes the first goal of the match. No! Lamproe has it. A great save against Schöne's shot. The goalkeeper causes the problem himself, but he resolves it himself too. Van der Struik. Makes a mistake. Milik gets in there. Plam can't reach. Schöne. Here comes Van Rijn. Van Rijn's there. Can he reach? Yes, he can. Can he score? No, he can't. Lamproe is just in time. Whether he and El Ghazi make contact or not, I'm not sure. He's man enough to take care of himself. I wonder what Blom saw of all this. Let's take another look. Is it possible he hits him? I suspect he does. It's not serious enough to warrant a red card, but El Ghazi is shown the yellow card. Van der Hoorn. Milik. Bazoer. Schöne, it's a nice pass. Milik, he escapes. Milik, will this be 0-1? Yes, now it is. Because Herkens changes the direction of the ball. Otherwise, Lamproe may well have had the opportunity to stop this shot too, but the Pole is successful again, just like last Thursday. Van der Struik. He's thrown in very far. Van der Hoorn extends the throw, and that creates an opportunity for Willem II Sahar. Thanks to Van der Hoorn. Oh, wow! What a fantastic bicycle kick by Ondan! Even if it does hit the side of the net. Ondan has only just come onto the pitch. Fantastic play, but not a fantastic goal, unfortunately. Bazoer gets himself into trouble. Not hindered excessively, although De Boer thinks he is. De Boer can't do much more than sound off at the fourth official, though. That doesn't get him anywhere. Armenteros. Armenteros. And Viergever misses! Thank you very much. The scores are level. This is one of those instances when Ajax are their own worst enemy. Unbelievable. How could he miss that? Is this a foul? Blom doesn't think so. Dykes was going to score. Blam's fighting back. Armenteros remains standing against Van der Hoorn. Viergever does something very odd, and Messaoud takes full advantage of that. Cabral. Beaters is completely free to head the ball. Now El Ghazi's away. Van der Struik steps out wrong. El Ghazi facing Lamproe alone. Will he score? No! A fabulous save by the goalie. Watch Lamproe. He stays standing for a long time, making himself as big as he can. It's enough to keep Ajax's attacker from scoring. Struik. Sinkrava. It's a bad shot. Cross with himself. In the meantime, Ondan has taken over possession of the ball. I'm done. Well, that's a good shot. Position he was in wasn't easy. Slightly off balance. Ricardo van Rijn takes the free kick. Van der Hoorn heads it. Weergever. Van der Hoorn extends. Willem II have to watch it now. Milik. Serrero. Van Rijn. Half misses the ball. Gets a second chance, but he doesn't use that very well. And now Willem II are away with 3-on-2. Serrero gets that late. It has to be a lateral pass. Who's going to score? Oh, this is the ultimate opportunity of the season. It's for Armenteros. This should have earned them 3 points, but he shoots it wide. How is that possible? The match ends 1-1. It's a meek performance by the Amsterdam club, and the gap between them and the front runner is widening more and more.
It's the same old story again. We played a good first half. We didn't create very many opportunities, but we were leading 1-0 and our position play looked good. In the second half, we got off to a poor start, and then from out of nowhere, they scored their goal, and then the score was 1-1. Then we had to try to score 2-1, but we really didn't get back into the game. That's happened too often this season. If we knew what it was we needed to change, then we would change it. It's painful because it's the same old story over and over again.
We fought to score 1-2 right to the very end, but we just didn't get any more opportunities. Willem II got a 100% opportunity after a good counter, and we were lucky in the second half.
It was difficult in the second half in particular. The first half was reasonable. What is it with Ajax in the second half lately? Well, as I said, if we had the answers to that question, we'd be doing much better, but for now this is it. When the opponent lays on the pressure, we try to play football, but we should be more direct at times. At the moment, though, we just can't seem to do it. It's hard to find an explanation, and that's why it hurts so much.
We simply played better before the winter break. Then we did remain focused for the entire match, and we kept the pressure on. I really don't know why we're failing to do that now.
Of course, Willem II laid on more pressure in the second half, but we tried to play football. We were too sloppy, though, and lost possession of the ball too easily. We can't keep the ball at the front either. We have to improve on things like that. We all have to improve our game. After half-time, you could tell the 1-1 goal had its effect on the team. That's because it happened so often this season that we've let the opponent draw level in the second half, and that made it very difficult.
I hadn't scored in the Eredivisie for a long time, perhaps as long as 6 matches.
7.
7 even. So I'm quite pleased with this goal, but in the end it's a bad result, so all in all I'm not at all pleased. We should try to look ahead now.
So here are all the results of round 24 in the Eredivisie. Ajax lost points to Willem II, 1-1. PSV defeated Dordrecht 3-0. The Rotterdam derby, Feyenoord Excelsior 3-2 for the hosts. Go Ahead Eagles AZ 0-2. A surprise in The Hague where ADO defeated PEC Zwolle 3-2. The derby of the North, Heerenveen beat their neighbours FC Groningen 3-1. Twente played host to Vitesse but lost again 1-2. NAC Breda probably didn't count on winning against Cambuur, but they did, 2-1. And finally Heracles FC Utrecht, another 1-1 draw. Thanks to Ajax's draw against Willem II, PSV have increased their lead with another 2 points. They're in the lead and have 64 points, whereas Ajax have 50 in second place. Feyenoord and AZ in places 4 and 5 are just 6 points behind, so Ajax had better look out in order to maintain second position in the league. Hardly any changes at the bottom, except that ADO Den Haag are creeping upwards towards safer ground at place 13. Heracles, NAC and especially Dordrecht have many troubles for the remainder of the season. Arkadiusz Milik scored Ajax's only goal last weekend. He already was Ajax's top goal scorer and now has 9 goals to his name.